Hey friend, welcome back to our channel. My name is Allure. If you are new here, hi, hello, and welcome. On the channel, we talk a lot about personal development and personal finances. So if you enjoy conversations like that, definitely subscribe and join the party. So today I'm going to be walking you through how to make your very own Wix website from scratch, how to create your own personal website or a business website. Before I go into depth on this video, I want to give a major thanks to Wix for sponsoring today's video. If you clicked on today's video, then I'm sure I don't need to go in depth on the importance of having your own website. Whether you are selling anything, whether it's a product, a service, or your personal brand, you need yourself a website because it just screams professional. It screams, I am no amateur. It screams credibility as well. And it's just simply your online real estate. So I truly believe that any person who has a business or a personal brand definitely needs themselves a website. And it doesn't need to be the most intricate, super glamorous, gorgeous, perfect website. It just needs to be your online home or online hub, online real estate, where you can have people over and they can kind of get a gist of who you are and what you offer. If you've never built a website before, don't fret, don't worry. I'm here, friend, and I've got you. We're gonna walk through this together. So let's get into it. Now I have a whole screen record here going on, and I'm gonna be looking down a lot as well. So if I'm not looking directly at the camera, it's because I'm looking at my laptop here. But yes, feel free to follow along with me. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So I'm signed into Wix right now. I just signed in using Google. You're able to sign in with your Google account, which I love because it just makes things so easy. The first thing we're going to do is create a new site. All right, so you can kind of search what kind of website you're creating. For the sake of this video, I'm going to create a demo website that will just kind of showcase what I would do if I was creating my own website from scratch. I've had my very own Wix website in the past for over a year, and I absolutely love using Wix as a drag and drop website builder. So I'm not going to create an entire one in depth, but I'm going to create a demo website for the sake of this video. So let's see. We have online store, portfolio, blog, consultant, and tech company. I'm going to go ahead and search if there's something for YouTuber. YouTube personality. Boom. Okay, let's see. So you can choose ADI and Wix will create an entire website for you, or you can choose the website editor and choose from one of their templates. So we're going to go this route and we're going to choose edit with a template, but you can absolutely use ADI and it'll kind of ask you some questions, and based off the answers that you give, the questionnaire, they create a whole entire website for you, which is pretty bomb. But we're going to go ahead and go edit a template. Just right off the bat, you're going to see the most popular website templates. But if you don't like any of these, you can go all templates, blank templates, the store, business and services. Like there are tons of templates to choose from, which I absolutely love. But let's go down some of their most important. I love this one, the personal blog one. Love that. We could do the business CV, coaching professional, a personal blog. Ooh, I love that they had this option, just a coming soon landing page. So I'm just going to view it. So if you were to just use this coming soon page, I love that because it lets people know that this website is here and something is on its way, but it's not here yet. So let's say you have a product that is launching soon, but you haven't gone into the nitty gritty and the details of creating your website, but you've already bought your domain and you already want your website to have some sort of visibility, but just like a coming soon page. I love how this looks. You can easily customize this so that it's your brand colors and your brand feel, your brand vibe. But what I also love is that there's a little about section. You write a little paragraph about your upcoming business. And then there is a prompt here, an option for people to subscribe to your email list, which I absolutely love. And once they do that, you can let everyone on your email list know that, hey, the website is finally live. So I love this little coming soon page. I think it's brilliant, but we're just going to go ahead and we're not going to use this one. So I'm just going to close it down because we're actually going to create a full-on website today as a demo, of course. So I really like this one. I think I'm going to use the personal blog one, but before I do, let me just do one more look around. We have an accessory store. So yes, if you're selling e-commerce, you can absolutely use one of these templates. Another coming soon landing page. Love that. Fashion designer webinar landing page. If you're going to host a webinar, this is a good option for you. But I'm just going to go ahead and use this one right here for a personal blog. Alrighty, so this is what the page looks like. Currently, it's not live. Once you hit publish, that's when it finally goes live. But currently, you can play around with it as much as you'd like. You can toggle between these two. So this is how it would look if it was in desktop view. Let me click over here. This is desktop view. Ooh, I love this. Love how it looks. Oh. And then this over here is the mobile view. So this is how it would look if it was on mobile. And you can kind of play around with this. So this is how it would look if it was on mobile. And this is how it would look if it was on desktop. Love that. Okay, so we're going to change this up and we're going to do linallure.com, right? So over here, we'll have Linallure, and we can change this to my brand text, which is interesting because Playfair is actually one of my brand texts. If your font is not listed here, you can just go ahead, scroll down to the bottom and upload a font. So I'm going to upload mine. It's Brittany. That's a TTF file. All right, so now that we've got our font uploaded, we're going to go ahead and finish up with that. We're going to change the font size there. Search up Brittany. That's the Allure. We're just going to drag this. I love that you can just drag and drop. It makes the process so smooth. All right, so we have home, we have my blog, we have about, and we have contact. I'm actually going to keep those because I like that. For my blog, it's just going to be YouTube video uploads because that's great for SEO to have your YouTube videos also on your website. Little gem right there in case you didn't know. All right, so we're going to change the pictures. Let's see, change column background. I'm going to go images. Ooh, love the amount of stock photos we have here. Gorgeous. These are so pretty. So if you had something like a photography business, you can easily upload your photography images here, or you can use one of these stock photos as well. If you had a yoga business, you know, you could use one of these. I'm just gonna upload my own media. I'm gonna use that image. Change background. Love. And you can even use this to kind of adjust the images as well. So I'm gonna put up the brightness just a tad. Oh, love that. Not too much. The contrast, not too much, not too much. You can play with the highlights, the shadows, color saturation, and all of that good stuff. Ooh, we can make it black and white. We can make it extra orange. Let's just give it a pop of color just a little bit. And yes, just like that, you can kind of play with the sharpness if you want. These photos, oh, blur it out. Okay, that's doing something. That's doing something. I'm just going to sharpen it up just a tad bit. But these photos were professionally taken for me, thankfully, so I don't have to do too much with the image itself, which I would recommend to use images that you already are happy with the appearance so that when you pop it here, you do minimal work. I'm not sure if you peeped the before and after that just took place, but it really just made this picture pop a little bit more. And we're gonna go over here. You also have access to images from Shutterstock and from Unsplash as well, which are amazing websites for stock image. So I love that you have 3 different options for stock photos. Oh, so gorgeous. Love that, love that, love that. So I'm gonna go to site files. Some of these I've already uploaded. Change background, bada bing, bada boom. We'll also do one more photo over here. Change background. All right, so we just got 3 photos of me, my life, my blog. And we're going for a lifestyle type of website, blog, just my personal website where people can kind of get a gist of who I am. Here you can have yourself an opt-in so that you can collect emails and start to grow your email list. Stay in the loop, get first access. All right, so whenever you decide to save your website, you're going to be asked to select a domain. You can always change it later. You can connect a customized domain as well. All right, so I've now changed my logo and I have my first pictures up here. I'm going to also keep this navigation bar or the horizontal menu the same, but one thing I'm going to do is go on over to change the color theme. I'm going to go to theme manager. This is honestly one of the best things about using a template is that you're able to just change what's already kind of laid out for you. It just makes things so much more convenient. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to change up my colors, which I already know what my brand colors are, 50D96. So the reason why I know these color codes is because I've created like a little bit of a brand kit that has all of the color codes actually, and I use them frequently as well. If you don't know what your theme colors are, you can kind of create something like this. I just used Canva to create this. It's just like a little bit of a brand guide for my brand colors and my typography, like my brand fonts. But once you have this, let's say you know your 5 color palettes, you can even use Pinterest for inspo if you're not sure which colors look well together. Able to plug in the numbers that I plugged in into your theme picker over on your Wix website right here in Theme Manager. Boom. All right. So as we go down, I feel like these colors are more reflective of my brand. And as we edit some more, it's going to be more of a me vibe as opposed to the template that we just started off with. But this is an amazing tool to use. The theme manager just kind of helps to change everything up so that you don't have to go in and individually change each panel, which you absolutely have the option to. If you wanted to, let's say, change the footer banner right here, you can just go to change footer design and just change it, you know, no color, or do like a gray, or choose the color that was defaulted based off of our theme, or you can do a custom design. So I love how you're able to literally customize each and every single part of your website to look exactly how you want it to look. So we've got that set, and we can also go into text, and my fonts actually align with this so well. It's kind of scary because this is the primary text. The Playfair display is my primary text. The reason why I'm not putting the cursive in here is because I want to have control over where the cursive pops up. So I'm just going to leave it as is, like that. And if I wanted to change individual text, like over here, let's say I wanted the stay in the loop to change and I wanted the get access to be the Brittany font, the cursive, the script, I would change it and do like that. Get access, boom. That looks pretty. I'll change this though. I'll change this to the cursive. Find me on Instagram, Brittany signature, and I can even move how close it is. So I'm going to put it right on top of the Instagram. So in order to bring this to the front, because it kind of has fallen behind this Instagram feed, I'm going to right click it, arrange, and then bring to the front so that it's on top. If I wanted to edit how this text looks, I can go here and I have all these options. I can make it bold. I can italicize it some more. I can underline it. I can highlight it if I wanted to. Highlight it with pink, highlight it with white, gray, whatever I choose. Give it different effects, right? Maybe give it a shadow, an outline in a different color. Like, it's pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and put no effect for now. But one of my favorite things actually is this right here, enable vertical text. I love how vertical text looks on certain websites, but just like that, find me on Instagram. I really like how that looks. It gives you a lot of free control over how you want your website to look. If you really wanted to, you can have all sorts of text all over the website in whichever direction you'd like it to. So I'm going to go ahead and put it right back to horizontal. I'm going to drag it over and leave it right there. Bada bing, bada boom. Love that. Alrighty. So up here, actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and upload my logo instead of text. What I'm going to do is go to add. I'm going to go to add an image. There are so many options you have here of things that you can add. You can add another strip, other text, add a button, a gallery. I just love how much free will and creative direction you have here, even though you're using a template. I just love it. So we're going to go ahead and add an image, go to my uploads, upload media. All right. So we're going to add that to the page. And instead of having this text here, I'm just going to go ahead and hit delete on that. I'm just going to have it be my logo instead. There we go. I'm going to have it be Lynn Allure, just like that, instead of just the regular text. But if you don't have a logo created yet, regular text obviously works, as you just saw. So just like that, we have our navigation bar, my blog, about, contact. I'm also going to add another item to this menu just to show you how that would look like. So in order to add another page to this navigation, because I want to be able to click it and then it sends me to the page, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go to pages and then add a page. And this page is going to be for the Good Girls Gone Boss website. It's going to be a little bit more in depth about Good Girls Gone Boss, or just take you to the Good Girls Gone Boss website. For those of you who don't know, that's one of my businesses. It's an educational platform. We have different services on there, group coaching, courses, different resources, and things like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a page that will look like, what do we want it to look like? You can have a classic CV, you can have an about us page, minimalist page, about the team. Love that, love that. I'm going to use the overlapping. And I'm going to call this Good Girls Gone Boss. So now this is created right here. We have home, Good Girls Gone Boss, my blog, about, and search. And you can actually kind of switch around how you want things to look. I want my about page to be first, and then my blog, and then Good Girls Gone Boss. So this is the page that we just created. This is the Good Girls Gone Boss page that we just created. Hey friends, because you know that's what I do. And then you give a little bit of an intro over here, and then I would add some more depth here about Good Girls Gone Boss. And over here, instead of having this, I would just delete this all, and I would add a button instead. So I just would delete that. I'd go to add. Okay, so we have themed button. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. I'm going to change the design so that the background is white. I'm gonna go white. I'm also gonna give a little bit of a drop shadow so people notice that it's a button. I'm gonna increase the font size just a little bit. That looks about good to me. I would say visit Good Girls Gone Boss. Boom. And I just want to make sure it's centered. So I'm going to just keep dragging it until I get the boom. There we go. Visit Good Girls Gone Boss. I'm just going to make this a tad bit bigger so there's a little bit of a border there. And drag some more. There we go. Boom. Visit Good Girls Gone Boss. And that's kind of what it would look like. I would change the imagery as well. And over here, I'd probably upload a version of my logo that is transparent. I uploaded the version that has a white background. I don't know why I did that, but you probably want to upload a PNG version of your logo, one without a background, so that if it is on a page that doesn't have a white background, it doesn't look too off. I'm just going to change the page background, actually. I'm going to change this strip background, and we're going to go white. Change the page background. Can make it white as well. All right, so I kind of just made the whole page white. Then I'll change this box here, change column background to, maybe I'll do like this pink. I just love how I have all variations of my brand colors here. This sparks so much joy for me. I'm obsessed. Alrighty, so that's what that would look like. Every now and again, you can go ahead and preview what it would look like. Like, oh, that looks nice. I like that. I like the fact that we have, let me know what's on your mind. Join my email list. Leave us a message. It's still keeping that communication going. Love that. We can also go back to the editor, though, and just change this to say 2021 Lynn Allure. All rights reserved. Looks quite official if I do say so myself. And guys, we have not spent too much time on this already, and it's already looking beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, let's click this, and in order to navigate, go back to home, we're just gonna pop on over. All right, so this is what our homepage is looking like thus far. Over here, we can change each blog post, go in here and change what each post looks like, what's published. I love that Wix literally thinks about every single type of entrepreneur or every type of boss, and there's literally something for every single person, whether you are selling something e-commerce related, or you're selling a service, or you are just selling your personal brand, and that is your online presence, just your personal brand and who you are. They literally think of everything. So you can go in here and kind of edit each blog post that you have. There is a blog portion on your back end, like on your dashboard when you sign up with Wix, and you can go in and like edit each blog. It's so aesthetically pleasing. Everything looks beautiful. Love. I'm gonna replace the image. And for this, I'm going to go into media from Wix and I'm going to search a sunset. Let's see. Okay, now we're talking. I feel like this matches my aesthetic a little bit more. The colors at least. Let's use this. The site is still not published yet, which is lovely because we're doing all this behind the scenes. If we had chosen one of those coming soon pages, the coming soon page would still be live as we are working on tweaking our website to just look how we would feel comfortable with it. 5 reasons to wake up at 5 a.m. Love this. I'm actually going to keep this one up because I kind of like how it looks. Let's see if there's a way I can maybe edit the image colors. I'm going to adjust. And to the tint, I'm just going to give it a little bit of a pinky tint. Okay, let's see. Filter. Still going to add that melody. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. Fits the colors a tad bit more. And we'll save this. Publish the changes. So I think that fits the color scheme a tad bit better. If this was truly my own blog or my own images from YouTube, I would use probably the YouTube thumbnail as the thumbnail for the blog post, and then it would kind of fit my theme aesthetic a little bit better. But of course, I'm just using stock images for the sake of this video. So just, look past that a little bit, if you will. Thank you very much. Alrighty, so that would kind of just be some recent uploads on YouTube for me personally, because I create YouTube videos. And then when you go to all post, the link does take you you can choose which page, and we're going to go to my blog, which is awesome. So you would have access, if you were to click on this, it would take you to the blog, and we'll check that out when we go to preview. And just like that, you have yourself a professional looking, beautiful website that looks like you spent so much time, so much effort, and so much money on. Whether you did or not, nobody needs to know. If you're just starting out, this is just perfect. Let's go ahead and add one more thing. I want to show anyone who offers services, maybe one-on-one calls, you're a coach of sorts. I love the scheduling feature that Wix has. There we go, bookings. Love. I'm going to add a strip for bookings. I'm going to add it like that. Add a timetable. All right. So we're just going to add it to right here. So just like that, you can add yourself a timetable that gives people the option to book some of your services. Let's say you have drop-in classes. Let's say you are a personal trainer or a fitness coach of sorts, and you have different classes that you offer. When you go into your dashboard, or just right here on the left, you can click Wix Booking down here and then manage all your services and add different booking elements, and come into this back end over here and customize the services that you offer and your availability as well if you go into the booking calendar. So over here, you just answer a few questions. Are there multiple participants, or is it a one-on-one type of thing? Let's do multiple participants. How do you offer this service? Is it a course or is it a class? We're going to go class. And then you can literally name your services. So let's call this the Ab Blast workshop. Gentle introduction to rock hard abs. Woo! Apparently I can't spell. All right, and then you can add an image. That's optional, but you would go into depth on what type of service this is. Is it a class, appointment, a course? We've already kind of gone over that it's class. We'll leave it at that. How many people per session? Maybe you're only doing 10 people per session. Is it a fixed price? Yes, it is. Okay, so it is $15 per drop-in. So you can go ahead and kind of play around with the back end of the services, and you can go ahead and adjust your business hours. If you're offering one-on-one coaching, what time frame are you doing the one-on-one calls and things like that. I absolutely love the scheduling or bookings feature that Wix has. It's incredible. So yes, that is one of the things that I would definitely recommend you add. Now you see we have one abs workout here. So we'll do a layout like that since we just have one service. let's just go ahead and look at what our website would look like thus far after spending just a few minutes. That's all, just a few minutes on our website. This is what we're working with, okay? We have our logo, our navigation bar, our photos. Yeah, my life, my blog, honey. Yes. Got our blog post here, a prompt here to sign up, stay in the loop and get access. Find me on Instagram. Oh, there's actually an option over here that you can sign into your own Instagram so that these are photos from your own Instagram feed, which I love. And then have these. You're going to change the hyperlinks so that it's your own socials that the hyperlinks get sent to. And you would do that by literally in the editor, clicking on it, set social links, and literally clicking on each one and changing the Facebook. So I'm going to go Good Girls Gone Boss. Done. And you want to make sure that it opens up a new window instead of the current window so that people don't forget to continue browsing through your website. You don't want people to just leave your website and never come back. So open in a new window. We'll do the same thing for Instagram, instagram.com/lynn.allure, new window. I don't have a Twitter, so I'm just going to delete that. And Pinterest, I'm going to go ahead and edit that. Lynn Allure. There we go. And we've got the class schedule here, but of course there's nothing here because we didn't fill that in on the back end of the Bookings app, but you have the option to definitely do so. And it automatically will show up on the week that we're currently in. And we also have the let me know what's on your mind and a prompt for people to contact you. And 2021, Lynn Allure Inc., all rights reserved. So this is what our homepage looks like, which I'm really impressed with after just a few minutes of putting things together. And then we've got the About page. Oh, let me go back to the editor. I'm going to go to the About page. Let's navigate it and go to the About. Leave it up to Wix to, of course, have a template for us already, which looks beautiful already. I'm going to change the image, and I'm going to upload media. All right, so I'm going to use this. I'm going to go ahead and crop it a little bit so that I'm in frame. Let's apply. Meet the face. Actually, I'm going to say meet the friend behind the brand. Meet the friend behind the brand, because you guys know friend is definitely my thing. I'm going to put like that. I'm going to add some text. Let's go add text. And I'm just going to have it be heading 3 over here. I'm going to say, hi, I'm Lynn. After I highlight it all, I'm going to go Brittany script. We're just going to make it a little bit larger. And we'll just play with that so that it's more diagonal. We're going to go make it a little bit smaller. Like that. And actually, I think I would like it a little bit higher. And the reason why I'm putting it over here as opposed to on this corner is because I'm not sure how it's going to look in mobile, which I'm about to check. So I'm just going to put it like that, and I'll make the text like a lighter color. Let's edit the text. I think I want to make it like a light gray and give it a little bit of a drop shadow, just so that it's not like right in your face, but it's kind of there. Over here, I'm just going to go ahead and paste my little blurb here. I'm going to make the font size a tad bit bigger. I think we can make this a bit shorter. Let's see. And I think I want to make this navy blue just because I can. Edit text, edit color, and we'll just do like a navy blue. Bada bing, bada boom. Just like that, we have our About page. We've got the blog posts. So these were the 3 that we kind of played with. The Good Girls Gone Boss page. Hey, friend. About Good Girls Gone Boss. Visit Good Girls Gone Boss, our little button that we added here. And then a contact page. And the contact page is the home page, but just scrolled all the way down to the bottom. And just like that, we have got ourselves a beautiful, brand new, professional looking website. I love, 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 love using Wix to create websites because of the convenience. Because it makes me feel like, am I a web developer? Did I go to school for this? Like, hello, Google, hire me. Look how I create websites in under an hour. So if you want to check out how your site will look like in mobile, don't forget to toggle onto here, and you have the ability to see what it'll look like in the mobile view. And you also have the option in the editor to edit how it'll look in the mobile view as well. Let's say I didn't want the blog to show up here, or I didn't want this to show up here. I can literally just delete. And let's say I did that by accident. You can literally just Control Z or Command Z if you're on a MacBook, and it comes right back. Love it. Don't forget to constantly save. The autosave is automatically on by default, but just click save every now and again so that you don't forget. Save is different from publish. Once you hit publish, it is live. Once you hit save, all the work that you've been working on is saved, but it isn't live to the public yet. That's just a differentiator that you want to remember. But yes. So yes, friends, that is it for this Wix website tutorial. I hope it was helpful to at least one person. Let me know in the comments below, have you ever created your own Wix website? Are you about to? If you are about to create your very own Wix website, don't forget to use the link down in my description bar. It's wix.com/LynAllure. Be sure to use that, create your own Wix website. Once you do, please be sure to let me know how it turns out. Either tag me on Instagram stories, leave the link in the comments, DM it to me, something. I want to see what these websites turn out looking like. And that is it for today's video. Like I said, I hope it was helpful to at least one person. Let me know if this was helpful to you. I love you guys so much. Love you to the moon and back, featured to you. Mwah.